Good evening from the Sultanate of Oman television. Following the joy and pride that filled the nation during the glorious National Day, we continue our coverage with stories from across the Sultanate of Oman. Susan?
Celebrations, events and national efforts that reflect the unity and enduring spirit of Omani people. But first, we begin with the headlines.
His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, the Supreme Commander, graces the Fleet Parade 2025.
And the Sultanate of Oman continues its celebrations of the glorious National Day amid national projects in various governorates.
Those were the headlines, and now for the news in detail. His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, the Supreme Commander, today graced the Fleet Parade 2025 within the context of the Sultanate of Oman celebrations of the glorious National Day. As the motorcade of His Majesty the Sultan, the Supreme Commander, passed along the Maritime route in the Wilayah of Matrah, crowds of citizens, residents and school students lined both sides of the road to greet His Majesty. They carried His Majesty's portraits and the flags of the Sultanate of Oman, chanting expressions of loyalty and gratitude to His Majesty, while folk troops performed a number of traditional Omani arts. Meanwhile, His Majesty the Sultan graciously waved his hand at them.
yacht Fulk As-Salama, with His Majesty the Supreme Commander abroad, set sail from Sultan Qaboos port in the Wilaya of Matrah, accompanied by a fleet of traditional sailing ships. This scene embodied the Omani maritime heritage and the pride of the nation's people in their ancient history, particularly Oman's maritime history, adorned with values of authenticity and antiquity and the development and modernity enjoyed by the Royal Navy of Oman. Upon its approach to the parade area adjacent to Al Quram Beach, the royal yacht was honored with 21-gun salute fired from the Royal Navy of Oman vessel Shabab Oman for His Majesty the Supreme Commander.
As the Royal Yacht Fulk As-Salama proceeded, the participating ships performed a naval military salute, the crews uniting in a triple acclamation, "Long live His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, the Supreme Commander." The parade featured an assembly of naval vessels from the Royal Navy of Oman, the Royal Yachts and crafts from the Royal Oman Police, alongside participating ships from the navies of the GCC states. The fleet parade was attended alongside His Majesty the Sultan by some royal family members, their highnesses and excellencies, commanders of the Sultan's armed forces and commanders of military and security services.
يعيش جناب سلطان هيثم بن طارق المعظم. يعيش جناب سلطان هيثم بن طارق المعظم. يعيش جناب سلطان هيثم بن طارق المعظم.
On this occasion, His Majesty the Sultan, the Supreme Commander, accepted a commemorative gift which was presented to His Majesty by Rear Admiral Saif bin Nasser al-Rahbi, Commander of the Royal Navy of Oman. The Fleet Parade 2025, which was organized by the Royal Navy of Oman in cooperation with the General Secretariat of National Celebrations, affirms the profound antiquity of Omani maritime history, which for centuries has been a firm pillar of Oman's strength, stability, and openness to the world. Today, this heritage is renewed as the sea constitutes a strategic depth for the nation, a vital channel through which Oman continues to extend bridges of cooperation and civilizational exchange, open avenues for development, and advance its economic diversification programs within the framework of Oman Vision 2040.
Part of international news, His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq sends a cabal of greetings to His Excellency President Joseph Aoun of the Republic of Lebanon on his country's independence anniversary.
The Sultanate of Oman has charted an ambitious course for comprehensive digital transformation, enhancing the investment environment and transitioning to a knowledge-based economy.
Indicators from the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Investments Promotion show that the total volume of foreign direct investments in Oman has reached nearly 30.3 billion Omani Riyals, of which more than 2.7 billion Omani Riyals are in the manufacturing sector. More details coming up in this report.
The Sultanate of Oman has charted an ambitious course for comprehensive digital transformation, enhancing the investment environment and transitioning to a knowledge-based economy. The total volume of foreign direct investment in Oman has reached nearly 30.3 billion Omani Riyals, while the volume of trade between Oman and the rest of the world reached 30.6 billion Omani Riyals by the end of September, with a trade surplus of nearly 4 billion Omani Riyals. Foreign trade is a key mechanism for increasing the integration of the Omani economy with the global economy. Oman aims to leverage the growth of diversified sectors and the increasing cooperation and the strategic partnerships to attract investments that boost local production, reduce imports, increase exports, and facilitate access for Omani products to international markets. To achieve these objectives, several programs are being implemented, including the manufacturing strategy and the executive program for the transport and logistics sector, the international program for private sector development and foreign trade. Nazdaher, We Progress, is also making continuous progress, enhancing Oman's competitiveness in the local and global trade system. The Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion continues to implement its development and technological programs aimed at streamlining procedures and stimulating investment through the Oman Business Platform. This aligns with the requirements of comprehensive digital transformation and the launch of new electronic services. Data indicates that the total number of licenses issued has exceeded 800,000 commercial, industrial, and investment licenses, along with 395,000 commercial registrations and more than 70,000 foreign investment registrations. Over 500,000 certificates of origin have been issued, and the number of transactions completed through the platform has surpassed 2.8 million. Furthermore, the Ministry of Commerce, Industry and Investment Promotion is working on several initiatives across trade, industry, competition protection, anti-monopoly, investment promotion, and the standards and metrology sectors. These include the implementation of the National E-Commerce Plan, which is based on 8 main pillars and has currently achieved 75% of its objectives, with significant progress across all pillars.
Al-Buraimi Governorate continues to implement development projects. The project in Al-Buraimi Center, Al-Buraimi Oasis, reached 90% of completion.
As for the internal road network project, it is progressing steadily. The parks, gardens, and walkways represent another aspect of this developmental movement.
The economic zone in Roda and the Hafid Railway project are greatly relied upon to strengthen the local economy and support the governorate's direction towards becoming an integrated commercial and industrial hub, with qualitative initiatives in place to attract investors, facilitate procedures, and stimulate small and medium enterprises.
In the food security sector, investment value in the Wilaya of Al-Sinina has reached 23 million Omani riyals. In the investment sector, 23 investment contracts have been signed, with a total value exceeding 13 million Omani riyals.
Al-Wusta Governorate has undergone a significant developmental transformation, with projects exceeding a total value of 31.7 million Omani riyals. To learn more, here is a report.
Over the past 5 years, Al-Wusta Governorate underwent a significant developmental transformation, with projects exceeding a total value of 31.7 million Omani riyals. These projects were designed to enhance infrastructure, develop public services, and elevate the quality of life in each of the governorate's wilayas, turning it into a true model of sustainable development that touches the daily life of citizens. In the Wilaya of Hema, several key projects were implemented, including 4 public service sites using 3D concrete printing technology, designing and executing internal roads, and organizing the residential plan of Phase 1. Other projects consisted of an exhibition area, a camel race platform, the Knowledge Park, an integrated agricultural nursery, parks in the villages of Abu Madabi and Al-Ajayz, installation of road lighting, alongside developing village facades. In the Wilaya of Mhout, the projects focused on designing and executing internal roads and roads within the commercial plan, installing lighting columns, and developing the Mhout facade, as well as the beachfront of Shenna. Additionally, Mhout Park, Sarab Park, Wadi Slail Park, a central market, a camel racetrack, and a municipal slaughterhouse. Duqum's projects, on the other hand, included beach shelters in Ras Madraka and in the village of Hitam, completing the development of the Ras Madraka waterfront, executing internal roads, and installing of lighting columns. Furthermore, establishing a park in the village of Dahr. Public facilities in the market were also improved. Wadi Dharf was rehabilitated and a football field was upgraded, and village facades were beautified, along with creating beach shelters with facilities in the village of Hitam. In the Wilaya of Al-Jazir, the projects included developing the beachfront of Al-Lekbi, designing and executing internal roads, and installing of lighting columns. The projects also extended to the creation of the North and South Al Ghubra parks, a camel race track, beach shelters in Khorgawi, the maintenance of the municipal hospitality building, designing of the Pink Lake parks, in addition to projects for lighting and market modernization.
The Ministry of Heritage and Tourism recently celebrated the grand opening of the Arabian Sea Resort located in Marbat within the Far Governorate. The project is the result of a strategic partnership between the public and private sectors, aiming to further develop and strengthen the tourism infrastructure in the region.
The inauguration was graced by His Excellency Dr. Ahmed bin Mohsen Al Ghassani, the chairman of the Far municipality, who highlighted the importance of such initiatives in promoting sustainable tourism and supporting local economic growth. The resort is expected to attract both domestic and international visitors, offering a blend of modern amenities and authentic Omani experiences, and contributing to the Far's emergence as a key tourist destination in Oman. This is a significant step in Oman's ongoing efforts to diversify its economy and showcase its unique natural and cultural heritage to the world.
This is the Sultanate of Oman television. Before we wrap up tonight's bulletin, here's a recap of our main headlines.
His Majesty Sultan Haytham bin Tariq, the Supreme Commander, graces the Fleet Parade 2025.
And the Sultanate of Oman continues its celebrations of the glorious National Day amid national projects in various governorates. With that, we come to the end of tonight's bulletin. From all of us here in the newsroom, happy National Day celebrations to all citizens and residents of this beloved homeland. May Allah the Almighty bestow further progress and prosperity on the Sultanate of Oman and its people.
Indeed, and its people. Thank you for watching, and see you in our next news bulletin tomorrow. Good night.
Good night.